Mayweather was going on about a robbery, but he chats a load of rubbish. He came to find me at my hotel at 4 a.m. to see if I was all right. He came with his entourage and spent 45 minutes with me talking about the fight, saying I'm a great fighter and that he wants to sign me. But my next fight is at home. I want to fight in front of my own people and feel the atmosphere at the O2 or at the Emirates. We've got the best boxing fans in the world, and fighting in London is second to none. It's possible I could work with Mayweather in the future, but I doubt it. It's all about Mayweather. Even boxing on one of his shows, it was all about himself. It always came back to him. It was a great experience, but it's time to come home now. Al Heyman is my advisor, but I'm a free agent now. It looks like I'll work with Eddie Hearn again because Sky Sports is the best place to be, and he's one of the best promoters in the world, and we've worked well together. Those are the words of IBF super middleweight world champion James Degale. Interesting. After the fight, he says Floyd Mayweather came to his hotel room and spent 45 minutes talking to him. That sounds like a real concerted effort to sign the guy. When he said he wanted to sign James Degale, he clearly wasn't joking. Some cynical people, and maybe they're shrewd by being this cynical, but some cynical people have suggested that the only real reason that Mayweather is so keen to sign James Degale is because he likes James Degale's sister. Now, some people might say that's absurd. Signing a guy just because you like his sister? That's extreme. How much do you think it's going to cost Mayweather to sign James Degale? Mayweather's a very rich man. He's got a lot of money. He can afford to sign somebody just to get with their sister. I think he is a big enough megalomaniac to actually do something like that. When people have got crazy amounts of money, they will do seemingly absurd things with that money. Mayweather's a guy who's been known to blow hundreds of thousands of dollars betting on football and basketball games. Now, if he can do something like that on a whim, then I can imagine him, if he really likes James Degale's sister as he claims, actually signing Degale to try and get closer to his sister. As shitty a move as that may seem to a lot of people, I don't put that beyond Mayweather at all. Not at all. He has an ego which is so big that most people couldn't even wrap their heads around how egotistical this man is. I mean, it's incredible. So perhaps it's that, or perhaps he really does want to sign James Degale. Maybe he wants to make an incursion into the UK market. Or maybe he's seen how tough Degale is. He saw the fact that he was able to beat Andre Durrell, somebody who he rates, somebody who's from his neck of the woods. He's from Michigan, just like Mayweather is. So, maybe he does admire him as a fighter to a certain extent. Maybe he thinks he can help him. As I talked about previously, I think the Mayweathers can teach James Degale a lot better than Jim McDonnell. I think they at least have the potential to teach him a lot better than Jim McDonnell. I think they understand that slick style that Degale tries to implement far better than McDonnell does. Just my opinion. So there are some possibilities there for you to consider. James Degale, in the quote there, talked about Al Heyman being his advisor. As far as I'm aware, in fact, it was a little unclear as to whether Al Heyman is still his advisor, because he said, Al Heyman is my advisor, but I'm a free agent now. So make of that what you will. Is he staying with Al, or has he broken free from him? Has Eddie Hearn decided to allow James Degale, or has he? Because Eddie Hearn was upset when Degale signed with Al Heyman. So if Degale's still with Heyman, is Eddie Hearn no longer upset about it and he's willing to work with Degale now and bring him to the O2 and all that kind of stuff? I don't know. If you have any more information on that, drop it in the comment section below and let me know what you feel about the whole situation, the promotional situation with James Degale. Is he still with Heyman? Has Eddie Hearn accepted the fact he's with Heyman and decided, you know what, I can deal with it and let's just bring James Degale home? Or has he parted ways with Heyman and is he now going to be exclusively with Eddie Hearn? Or are you one of those people who thinks he should go with Mayweather? Let me know how you feel in the comment section. It's your boy Hatman. I'm out.